one, you're going to play 10 great minutes of football. It doesn't work in the playoffs like that. It's for 60 minutes, okay? Do or die. Do or die. Alright, you can tweet me at SM_Cameron, or you can call 949-456-2911 to give me your thoughts on the program, or go on the comment board right there and give me your thoughts, suggestions, anything you want to share. You can, only on national sports. You can do it on Spreaker.com. So, let me see here. Yeah, let's move on now and talk about, oh yes, the New York Jets. Okay, look, Sanchez had a good day today. Well, statistically, 178 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, look, and they won the football game. Okay, good job, Jets. But stop acting like you're the best team in the NFL. I mean, this is ridiculous. Okay, you're 4-6, New York Jets. You put Tebow in as special teams again. See Tim Tebow do that shovel pass that went for like -2 yards? It's like crazy. I mean, okay, if the Rams, if Sam Bradford doesn't throw that lazy throw on the right side near the sideline right there, and, the Jets don't get the football at all, and the Rams go ahead and score, I mean, let's be quite honest, the Jets should have not won this football game. You kidding me? With Tebow and the Sanchez, and I can't believe these guys take them serious. I mean, how can you take the Jets seriously? I don't even know how Rex Ryan takes his team seriously. Really, I think it's a laughing stock, to be quite honest. They won today, and people are treating it. I mean, I heard like the Jets writer saying, "Oh, what a great game by Sanchez." Look, 1 touchdown for 178 yards for a first-round draft pick out of USC in 2009. You think that's great? You think that's great? I mean, we've really set the bar really low for the New York Jets. We really have, haven't we? I mean, we're congratulating them for throwing 178 yards in the air. And there was no rain, and it was in a dome, everybody, on a controlled surface. And you can only put up 178 yards in the air and call yourself legitimate. Yeah, right. Jets, you call yourself legitimate. I mean, the defense got extremely lucky today. I mean, in the first quarter, the Rams were dominating the Jets. Do you see Brandon Gibson, everybody? Brandon Gibson and Danny Amendola were in the end zone. Both of them were open. And all of a sudden, Sam Bradford throws a beautiful strike. Both of them were open. There's always talk about how great the New York Jets defense is. It really isn't that great, everybody. It really isn't. The Jets defense got lucky today. And the Rams rush defense was terrible today. Let's look at the turnovers. Rams turned it over 3 times. Okay? If the Rams turn it over 0 times, Rams won this football game. And they were unforced errors. It's not like, the New York Jets really dialing up the pressure on the line of scrimmage. It wasn't like that. It was Sam Bradford making a few bad decisions. Okay? It was this Rams team making some bad decisions. So, Jets, you can be happy. You can act like you're better than all these other teams, that you're and you think you're better than the Patriots. We'll see on Thanksgiving, because you know what? I'm predicting on Turkey Day, when people are at home and they're watching the Jets have an absolutely terrible offensive showing, and they'll be embarrassed on national TV. Let's be honest. Jets have no shot against the Patriots. I think they've got no shot. I'm counting them out. For sure. Let's move on to the San Diego Chargers and the Denver Broncos. It was pretty good, I have to say, for San Diego. The first quarter, they were dominating it. Okay? 7-0. Some of you say that's not domination. Well, they didn't really get touchdowns on offense, but still, they were controlling the tempo of the game. Second quarter is where it all blew up. 17-0 Broncos. 17-0 Broncos. And is it maybe, and some of you are saying, well, it's a bad defense from San Diego or bad offense. It's just, it seems like San Diego, they've got so many problems. I mean, 10 penalties today. 3 turnovers. I mean, Rivers with 2 picks. The fumble by Rivers. It was so bad for They have some opportunities, San Diego. They couldn't capitalize either. It's really poor Charger football. And I wonder if the San Diego Chargers, if they're going to even have a chance with the playoffs. And you're 3 games behind Denver in the first. That was the game. That was the game. Okay? San Diego's season, if they beat Denver 2 times, they've had some opportunity. They should have beat Denver at San Diego, first of all, when they were up 24-0. That's utterly ridiculous. You're up 24-0 and you lose. Okay, you had that opportunity. Then you had this. If they win both of those, I believe they're either first in the division or they're just a game behind. And they're right in the thick of things. Now, they've distanced themselves. They're going to try to fight for it. Now they have 0 margin for error. They're hoping for the Broncos to lose, and they better not make mistakes. Because one more loss for San Diego is basically it. If you think, only if Denver were to lose that day or something like that. But really, no margin for error. Really. Man, it's pretty scary in regards to. It's pretty scary in regards to San Diego. Pretty scary. Okay. I think, we're gonna move on because, look, San Diego, I think this season is kind of down the tube. Norv Turner hasn't been doing a good job with either, play call. It just seems like San Diego doesn't either have the talent like they used to, too. Excuse me, on offense. They really miss Vincent Jackson. They really do. Their deep passing game, in my mind, is nearly non-existent in regards to San Diego. That's one thing they had to keep Vincent Jackson. I can't believe they didn't. Yeah, unfortunately, San Diego, with the resources they have, I don't know if they're going to be able to fight through this. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay. I think... Let's see what other games wanted to discuss here on the docket. Okay, alright. New England and Indianapolis. New England, look, a lot of people said this game was going to be close, but the difference here was Aqib Talib. It really was. Aqib Talib, in that second quarter with that 59-yard interception return for a touchdown, really broke the game open. And then in the third quarter, Patriots 2 touchdowns, and then fourth they just took it home. I was really impressed by the way the New England Patriots performed they put up a complete football game today. Special teams, offense, and defense. And I know it's a cliche when coaches say, oh, we won today, we did well in offense, defense, special teams. Today, it was a superior effort on all sides. Punt return for a touchdown by Julian Edelman. Okay? Then, the Aqib Talib interception. Then, the Alfonso Denard interception for a touchdown. 2 pick sixes. Then, Brady, finding Gronkowski. Then, look, Stephen Ridley having success on the ground. Shane Vereen. Complete effort from New England. Indianapolis learned a lot from this game. To me, if they don't make the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised. Because it's still a young team with a lack of depth, talent-wise. And, you know what? They've done a superb job this entire season. And they've really, look, credit to them. They've done a great job. And I had no expectation that they were going to be 6-4 at this point in the NFL season. Okay? Now, if they get in the playoffs, great. But if they don't, no worries. Absolutely no worries. So, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine for Indianapolis. I'm not really that critical of Indianapolis because I feel as if Indianapolis, they have a lot of work to do, and they've taken their opportunities, and they look, good job. But I think with the tough schedule that's going to be up ahead for them and what they're going through in the AFC South, I don't see it happening. And New England really, put up a complete game today. They really did. Last week I said they're not going to be Super Bowl contenders, but Aqib Talib really, as he's a physical corner, and yes, he did get beat on that one play, and he does commit a few penalties here and there, but he's got that big play capability in him, and we saw that today with New England. I think if they can put up complete games like this, they are a dangerous team in the future. Excuse me. They're very dangerous. And then Julian Edelman. This guy is very vital for them. He got a punt return for a touchdown, reception for a touchdown, almost got a rushing touchdown. He did everything. He's their Swiss Army knife. You need him. This guy, Julian Edelman, needs to be extremely versatile. He needs to provide another option for the Patriots when things are not going well. That will be a huge key factor. Okay, so New England there, very impressed. Very impressed. A lot of people said this is going to be a trap game. They're not going to do well, but they proved otherwise. They really did today. Okay, I think that's all the games that we just discussed. I think that's basically what I wanted to discuss on the program. So, thank you very much for listening to the show. I will be having a special edition show. I'll tell you all of that through Facebook. You gotta like us on Facebook, everybody. National Sports. Okay? National Sports, capital N, everything lowercase. Okay?